Today we're gonna take a look at running an LLM locally, so you can um, you know generate content for free. Um, and so I had originally approached Paul about helping me develop content for uh, the the bounty protocol thing that's going on with upload and um, I was doing all those things on subscription services like Whisk or Flow, and Paul was doing all this locally. Um, so I wanted to find out more about that, and I figured it would be great to have a session so he could teach us all how to do it. Um, because running a local LLM has some benefits. Um, And maybe Paul, real quick, we can just go through like what are the benefits of uh, running a local LLM?
Yeah, for sure. Hello everyone. Hi again, Phil. Hi Lala. Um, Honestly, there's so many benefits. Like for one, of course, the cost, right? You mentioned Phil, you're using subscription services. How much are you paying for the services that you're using?
Well, currently, I'm just at like the lowest Google tier, but
Yeah.
you know, it doesn't give you too many tokens. Like
Mm-hmm.
before, I was
That's another
paying,
thing, right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
um, yeah, you're capped. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, before I was to use Flow to create video, I was paying the ultra tier, which was
Oh.
discounted at 125. Like
Mm-hmm.
without the discount, it's 250 a month.
Wow.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one thing, right? I was well, I don't pay for these, but used Meshi before, which is like an animation
yeah,
3D generator. And how much was that? I think it was $10 a month, right? And you're also limited. You only have maybe 5 generations. So it
yeah,
wasn't really that cost effective. And most of the time also you need to re-roll, right? Like you're not gonna
yeah,
get the
yeah.
right output that you want. So you need that much time to do it. So that's one thing. The other thing is control as well. Um, I'm using a tool called Comfy UI, so it allows you to really go into the actual bits and pieces of the LLM and tweak them to your heart's content. And also you can download other things that people have made to improve on that. So yeah, so those are, I guess,
So
the two main things. Yeah.
consistency is a benefit. So
Hmm.
like all you, so that's perfect for
Although,
I guess a project like this where they're I guess they're trying to do some world building.
yeah.
Um, and things should have a consistent look,
Hmm. Yeah, although
right?
I caveat that you need to do a bit more work, right, if you want consistency here as well. We can talk a little bit about how to do that, but yeah,
Right.
but I guess the main thing is so I was mentioning this to you earlier also, like if anyone here knows the sci-fi author Cory Doctorow, he's someone who talks about AI technology also and how it affects all of us. And I wanted to share this. Where do I share like a text message?
You can share it in the, mm, you
Yeah,
see
how do I
where
get
it
it there?
says
Oh
spaces?
wait,
There,
yeah, I think there's an open
it
chat.
says, right.
Yeah, so I post it there. So this article on the Guardian where he mentions, I guess the main concept that he mentions here is technology can either make you a centaur, which is allowing you to improve yourself. For example, like our phones, now we're all connected to Google. We all have that intelligence. Or you can be like a reverse centaur, where you're not improving yourself with technology, but technology is kind of getting you, and maybe you're doing more work for an AI or machine, right? So it's the center integrating. You're the one being integrated into the machine, and I feel like a lot of these AI services, right? We become dependent on them. We start not knowing how it works, and it kind of lessens our capability. So yeah, so that's one of the big reasons why I go local and why I try to
Not,
understand what all of this is.
not only that, but you're giving them all your data. You're giving them
That
your
yeah,
preferences and
hmm
um
exactly. Yeah,
whatever else. So they can get to know you very intimately if
yeah,
you
for sure. Like just
continue to use
imagine,
these services.
yeah, what Google knows about you, right? And my AI my YouTube algorithm, right? It knows me so much. Like the moment I go there, it knows what I want to watch. So it's crazy.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
But when you're using like uh either Gemini or ChatGPT, God knows what the fuck you're telling it. Like
Right. Yeah.
you're probably getting really personal sometimes.
Yeah. Like it knows how you think, right? It knows how it probably can predict also what your next question is. And I see that
Mm.
when I'm using Cloud Code. So it's crazy. But yeah, but those are the benefits and I guess things to keep in mind when you're choosing these tools. So yeah.
And it's also great, like if you happen to be in a place that doesn't have internet.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like for example, I'm organizing a game jam, right? I expect most people won't have a solid internet, so you can just run it on your laptops. Although you need to have a fairly strong laptop for the latest, or at least for the better models.
Okay, so what we're gonna go through today is the tools that Paul is using. Um, and then, I can tell you about my installation experience this morning because I just uh, went through this with Paul this morning. Um, and it'll be too long to actually demonstrate it. So uh, maybe we can start with what you're using.
Cool. All right. Do you want me to talk about it?
Maybe you can screen share the site of Comfy.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a sec, and I'll share also my screen. Yeah. Let me share this on chat. All right. So this is Comfy UI. Um, I guess it started out as an open source tool to interact with these mostly image generation LLMs, but now you can use it for anything. That I guess that makes use of LLMs and a node editor. So this is how it looks like.
And so I
Yeah,
went to this site today and downloaded the Windows um, package. Uh, if you do this, you will get a lot of dialogues that um, will probably make no sense to you.
yeah,
Just the only, sorry.
I see.
As long as you stick with the defaults, you'll be okay. The only place that you may have to um, actually do something is install to the correct folder. In my case, it was trying to install on OneDrive, which is not going to work. So I had to create a new path on my C drive. Other than that, I just chose all the defaults and it runs perfectly. The so maybe at this point, Paul, you can screen share Comfy and go through some of the templates.
Cool. Yeah. I guess we can start with image because that's what most people use this for. So if you But maybe let's start with what it looks like when you install it. So when you install Comfy, you'll get this view of a graph. Actually, you probably get like something else. Let me just close all of these. you probably got something like this. This is kind of the default view for Comfy. But then you click templates here on the left, and you'll see all of these other example workflows you can run. So a workflow is this thing, right? This whole thing. So what happens is the LLM will start
Although,
processing all of
sorry,
these nodes.
uh,
Yeah.
Paul, before you move to that, just
Yeah.
to show that how you install this,
Hmm.
you'll pick a template. Paul, choose a template that you haven't installed yet.
Oh, okay. Like you want to see the downloading stuff?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So for example, maybe what do I want? This one here. Yeah.
right. So, when you first look at a template, you'll have to download the models, um, and they're quite beefy.
Yeah. So look at this one is
So,
38 gigs. Actually don't have space anymore on this laptop or on this machine. Yeah, but that's kind of goes with the territory though. You're gonna expect that a lot of these templates will make you download at least 10 to 20 gigs. It's
yeah.
worth it though. Yeah. Okay, should I go to the image generation, Phil?
Wait.
Okay.
Before you do that, so what we decided to do is I developed a prompt, an image prompt, in Gemini. I downloaded the photos of the characters from the ghostcachelabs.com site of the four characters that was in the recovered um, gallery. And maybe, Paul, let me screen share first what the
Okay.
prompt I developed and the
Yeah.
results, and we can
All right.
compare that with what you do.
Okay.
Uh, we share screen. Screen. So yeah. Um, so the first thing I did was I took the one of the neural echoes, um, and I just asked Gemini to create an image prompt the um, based on that scene description. It ended up producing a pretty crappy image, but then I said, I don't want an image, I want a prompt, and then it gave me some options, and I asked it to rewrite the first prompt, image prompt, uh, to make it look like it was a still from an early '80s movie. So it produced this. Then I stuck in the reference photo with the uh, with the image prompt, and the result is this. I think it's actually it's a pretty good image. Um, and you can definitely tell what character it is.
And this is
And
basic
just,
Gemini, right?
sorry,
This is a basic Gemini or a subscription Gemini?
this, this, well, I have a subscription, but I
Okay,
think on the free tier, you'll be able to at least produce one, a couple images.
gotcha.
Um, but with the Google subscription, it also includes, um, it it also includes credits for Whisk. And the really cool thing about Whisk is like you can put in the scene, the style, and any reference characters or subjects. I think you can do up to three. Uh, um, yeah, you can do up to three characters. But so I took that same prompt, gave it the character reference, and it produced this, which is also pretty good. I mean, it does look like a scene from the 80s, right?
Mm.
Um, so now we're going to use that same prompt and see what Paul produces.
Ooh, all right.
Stop sharing.
Start sharing again.
Stop sharing. Yeah, there you go.
Right. Okay. 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 Um, thinking where we can start. I guess we can start. So for the initial image that you created, Phil, you had Gemini create a prompt first, right?
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. Um,
Based on the scene descriptions that are on the Ghost Cache
mhm,
site. Do you
mhm.
want my prompt or do you want the original scene description?
Um, maybe no, maybe I'll just go through here. I
Okay.
already
Okay.
got the prompt that you sent me, but I
Okay.
wanted to start also with showing what other things you could do with Comfy UI.
Okay. Cool.
So this is an example prompt enhancer flow. For example, you like I myself, for example, I can't really think of the right words to describe something, and you're gonna run into that a lot when you're prompting, right? So what this image prompter does, or Z image prompt enhancer, is just takes a prompt and improves it so that it comes out better with these prompting LLMs.
I think
So
Paul, you should first explain what the nodes are.
okay, sure, yeah. So again, Comfy UI, it's like a UI for all these nodes. Each of these nodes, maybe you can imagine them as uh, some code that runs and some parameters also. So for example, what this node does is it loads an LLM, which is a model which takes input and comes out with output. These are just parameters to set this LLM up, and this is a node that where you type in your prompt, and these are just nodes that shows you like what the results are. And this is like just a helper node. So think of them as just programs, right? And you stitch them together. So if anyone here has worked with maybe Unity, I don't know if anyone is a game developer, but it's just tying these functions together so that the data flows through them. Yeah, so what this example does is it takes a prompt, it passes it to this model and improves it. So for example, with the prompt earlier, like an 80s room, right? Like a dark 80s room. So it's kind of like pretty vague. Most of the LLMs will not give you the output that you want from that. And then so you just put it there and then let's run it. So we're gonna improve it. So as you see, when you run Comfy UI, it's gonna start running. It depends on how strong your computer is also and the kind of models that you're running. But but here I actually installed Comfy UI on the terminal so you can really see what it's going through.
But Comfy
Now,
also
yeah,
has a console, right? That you can
yeah.
also.
Oh, can you see it when you install it from the desktop app?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Can you move this?
Is that-
Uh, yeah. So see that console at the bottom?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
There you
it's
go.
it's
Yeah,
the
it's the
same
same
thing, right?
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, thanks for that. Okay, so it's loading pretty slowly because what's happening here is just a little bit of how this all works, right? This is using an LLM called this one, this Quentry 8B obliterated V1. So it's like a customized model, and it's pretty big, like I think a few gigs. So now it's moving all of that into my graphics card, and then yeah, it takes a while for it to do that. So I can kind
Does
of
it
see
do
the
that?
progress here.
Does it
Yeah.
do that for every process or
It
once it's loaded?
once it's loaded, then you can keep using it. So that's why some LLMs they take a moment to warm up, and
Yeah.
so yeah, so it takes a while for them. Oh, let's see if it worked. I think sometimes I have to restart stuff also. Probably. But yeah, maybe let me just restart it.
Didn't it work?
Yeah. Well, that's one thing also with these local LLMs is since you're using code that's moving very fast, then it sometimes it's not fully working yet, right? So let me just
Mm.
restart that.
While he's doing that, I just want to say um, that I started using it for the first time today, and it does take a while to load, but I didn't
Yeah.
have to restart anything.
Oh, okay,
It
that's good.
just worked.
And
And it
also
might
what like
be the template I'm using is
and
more stable.
I'm
I don't know.
so many things also here. Like it's my Comfy UI is very customized now, so it's kind of a bit
Right.
janky, right? Like it's like hacked together.
Yeah.
Um, okay, let me see. Because sometimes also like this workflow itself is a bit problematic. Let me load it. Let's try it again. Just try and do something just to make sure that this doesn't break again. So I'm adding new nodes because the problem with this workflow is sometimes it doesn't refresh this node. So I'm gonna try and do that. Let's try again. Oh, you can also kind of see like so I mentioned you can really go into the into the nuts and bolts of this, right? So you can see here like what the system prompt it's using is. And it's
Could
very
you
oh yeah,
close
let
up on
me
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
So here, this is actually I think this is the system prompt for Z image, which is very interesting, right? Like you are a visionary artist imprisoned within the cage of logic. So that's
What
what
the
they
hell?
tell Z image first before it throws your prompt. So that's interesting, right? Like it's like role playing as a visionary artist before it makes your LLM. It makes your image.
So that
So
is from the
Hmm.
system itself.
that's well, they copied it from Z image,
Ah,
but this is from the workflow that we're using. But yeah, but if you're using Gemini, for example, Phil, like it has this system prompt that you're not seeing.
Hmm.
So with LLM, with you doing it yourself, you kind of see more of what's really happening.
Yeah. Well, I usually create gems for specific purposes.
Mm,
Um, so like for the prompt, I have a gem that takes any stain description and
yeah,
uh, you know, what did I base it on? Like I based it on I just looked at a job description of a visual artist.
yeah,
And then now I have one imprisoned in my
yeah, yeah,
desktop.
man. Like, but yeah,
This is
but
this
let's
is why
see.
they're gonna fucking
I
kill us
know,
someday.
and that's why you kind of need to know what's happening, right? So just in case this
Yeah.
doesn't work, right? You can kind of see like this is what it input output. My initial prompt here before was a black dog, and so this is what it put out. Wait, did it work? Oh, there it worked. So from our initial prompt, which is dark 80s room, this is what it came out with: a dimly lit 1980s bedroom featuring blah 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 blah. So most of these LLMs, especially Z image, they work better when you're very specific with what you mentioned. And it helps you kind of also have guess practice that prompting technique, right? That you can have more vocabulary when you're describing these things.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we can just go through this, right? I'll copy that, and then I'll use a new um, workflow. This is Flux 2 client. So this one just came out, I think, just 2 days ago. So that's one other great thing with local LLMs is you can play with the bleeding edge. And I think Phil, you just mentioned, right? You tried to play around with Z image and you compared it with Gemini. And yeah, like
Y-
how did you find
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, quality is totally comparable.
Yeah. And these are smaller models, right? Because these are kind of like the latest models that have been trained. So yeah, so you can actually like these things were it was kind of unimaginable making these things on my graphics card a few months ago, but now with these new models, then they're yeah they're very possible. So yeah, so let's copy this prompt. This is the prompt we got earlier from the prompt enhancer, and then we're using time for B, and these are just the parameters like the resolution. You
It,
usually don't need to like mess around with these. Yeah, Phil,
although
sorry.
for our purposes, I would drop down the resolution just so it
Okay,
goes
yeah,
faster, right?
mhm. Yeah, let's do
Like,
that.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Not that. Okay. And yeah, I'm using like in my, I guess my PC specs, I'm using an GeForce RTX 3090 and it has 24 gigs of VRAM. So if you are looking to do this by using your machines, right? You should look for graphics cards that have high VRAM. So in my case, like
uh,
this usually takes just a few seconds if it's a small graphics card, a small image. So there you go. It's 20. Should be done.
holy shit, that's way faster.
It's fast, right?
I'm running a 3060 with
I think it's
8
12, right?
gig.
Oh, 8
Uh,
gigs. Okay.
I think
Yeah.
it's 8 gig, and it's far, far inferior to what Paul's using, but I was still able to do it. It wasn't this fast, um, but I was still able to do it.
Try it again. So you can also usually what you'll need to do is you're gonna have to like run it several times, right? So run it 4 times or twice and get what you like. It's gonna show up here on the assets on the left.
It's pretty cool. It gets more detail as you run it.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
like
I do have a question though, Paul.
mhm,
Um, I didn't understand why these purple boxes.
these ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
Yeah. I guess I think these are just options. So the reason they're kind of grayed out is they're disabled. But
Oh, okay,
there are I guess in this workflow there are two models. One is Flux 2 Client 4B, and there's this other 4B distilled. The distilled model is usually faster, so maybe Phil, if you wanna try that out, you probably have to
right.
download the whole thing again. But yeah, but if you look at this one, like the name is Client Base, and this one is just Client 4B. Although I think you might have downloaded it, right? It might work. It's okay.
I'm about to check. Let's go. Fuck, I'm dying.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm running Z image, and
Yeah.
the purple box is turbo with LoRa.
The image. Let me find that. The image. It's this one, right? Yeah, I haven't set this one up yet. But yeah, so if you look at that, oh, so the difference here is maybe I'll talk a little bit about what Alora is. Alora is
Yes, please.
a mod. It's is I guess it's also like a smaller model that you put on top of your model to train it to a specific style. So in this
Right.
case, like Z image will create an image, and then if you use this one Z image turbo with LoRa, and you see the LoRa name here is pixel art style, so it will turn it into a pixel art image. And you can stack LoRa's also. So example, you want pixel image and in the style of 90s anime, for example, then it can do that. Yeah, and most of the time these LoRa's they're smaller. Like they're not gonna be like tens of gigs. They're maybe a few hundred megabytes. So it's very efficient.
Mm.
Yeah, we
So,
probably
so
what
this
they
is how
were. Sure.
you can create a style and maintain consistency.
Yeah. And you can go look for those LoRa's also, because some people already train these LoRa's and share them on sites like Civit AI.
Mm.
Yeah, so just go through those. Okay, so maybe let's try to edit the image that we created earlier. So let's go to templates. I have this one, image edit, which is also Flux. So here, so this one takes two images. It takes, for example, let's get one of these guys. Which one do you want, Phil?
Let's do Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. Yeah. And then choose the image that we created earlier. Oops, that was my test image. One thing you can also do is you can just copy this, I think, or you can just drag and drop here.
Nice.
Yeah, and then describe what you want to do. So here, so it goes through here. Um, yeah, so what do we want to do? Like, put the person in reference image one. So reference image one is this. So you can see it's connected here.
Yeah.
Image reference image one. This is reference image two. Yeah. You can tell them change what it's wearing, like in the lab coat, into the and then describe. It works better if you describe what you want to see. Like so, you describe the bedroom in image in reference image two. Maybe let's try adding stuff. Change the TV to a monitor with green monochrome text, something like that. Should we
Maybe be specific, like CRT,
CRT?
CRT
Okay,
monitor.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that good.
Yep.
Okay, so this will take a bit longer because this image model is bigger. So you see, it's 9B. The earlier model we were using was what was the size of this? Was 4B. So that's also going to be the size of the image when you download it, of the model rather. Okay, let's run it. Hopefully,
So while it's running, does anyone have any questions? And I swear to God, if you do it yourself, it doesn't seem as complicated as the way
does
we're
it look
explaining it.
complicated? Yeah. Yeah, just ask me a
Um,
question if anyone's confused.
yeah. So
Sorry
at
about
this
that. Yeah.
point, while we're letting this run, um, I mean, Paul, I don't think you are explaining it. Um, uh, I don't think you're making it seem difficult. It's
Yeah.
just that, like, when you're looking at a screen like this, it looks overwhelming,
I know. Yeah,
right?
I know.
Um,
Yeah, it's like all of these. It's like you're looking under the engine of a car, right? And you don't know where
yeah,
it goes which. Yeah.
but
Um.
all you guys need to know is like the key to it is just a prompt, right?
Mhm.
Um, so it's not going to cost you anything. Go ahead and try it.
Yeah. Like especially these
And
new models, right? I'm running it. I'm using my big PC now, but I'm using my 5-year-old gaming PC to run these models, and they do pretty well. Like it's a 3060 with a 6 GB VRAM.
while this is running, Paul, can we
Yeah.
go through just look at some of the templates?
Yeah. Sure.
Is that possible while it's running? Or
Yeah. Should be okay. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so there's some really cool stuff here for
Mm-hmm.
um
Like these use cases actually are pretty useful.
there was one uh there was one for like music video. So you can make something on like Suno and then create a synced music video. Uh where was it?
Maybe
I have a,
LTX. LTX does that also.
I have a question for the templates, right? Because
Yeah.
I know that they're quite big in terms of the files, but say for example, I download one template I create
Mhm.
something already, and I want to create something different another day, but using the same template. The memory
Yeah.
will stay the same, right? I don't have to re-download that template, right?
No, you don't have
No,
to.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you download
Like,
it, it's installed on the Comfy folder.
yeah, it's a big file. So
Yeah.
probably get a 1 terabyte hard disk also, so you can put it all on there. Okay, let's see. So 85%. Um, yeah, and maybe like I can show something later also, Phil, before we end on how it will help simplify this because we're using like bigger workflows. But as I mentioned, Comfy UI can be used for any LLM, and
Right.
LLMs are yeah, it's anything, right? Like even when you chat with ChatGPT, that's an LLM. So it can be text generation or anything. Um, okay, so yeah, so this is how it looks like. Go.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Right? So that didn't cost me anything. Well, versus the graphics card I already bought, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, but you don't need to pay for it. You can run it multiple times until you get the right one. And if that doesn't work, you can go through all of the workflows that Phil mentioned. Like some of these can help. Like if you want to turn it 3D, for example, maybe not the meshy ones, because these meshy ones are paid, but there are like these 3D ones like Kunyuan and Trellis, which I don't think Trellis is here, but yeah.
Uh, I've used Funi one. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
It's good.
Yeah.
Can you look at the audio templates?
These ones. Did you try these, Phil?
No, not yet.
Oh, well,
Not yet.
yeah, I can show you. This one is working on my end. So this is stable audio. So if you look at it, actually, this might be a good way to demystify it a bit, right? This is a simpler model. So
Yeah.
similar to the bigger ones, you just load this model T5 base, um, and these are just files and how long it is. So let's get Heaven Church electronic dance music. Any one of you want to change this, or should we go with that?
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Go
I
So
with
want to hear.
that.
I want to see what that sounds like. Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Heaven Church. Okay, go for it.
yeah, it'll take a while.
Doesn't seem like it's
Actually,
taking
not
too
that
long.
long. Yeah, it's like
No.
50.
Yeah.
I
That's
hope you
good.
guys can hear this. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I stopped it. Oh, there you go.
How was that church music?
Most about that.
It's not
Like
bad
when
though,
you're
right?
in church or something.
What kind of church is that?
Yeah. Although these, yeah, it's terrible. But these are one of the older models. So this is actually the thing that I wanted to share with you, Phil, that I think you'd
Mm,
appreciate. So this is a new model called Heart Mula. It just came out like yesterday. And
okay.
so let's use it. Uh, so it's like Suno. You can actually a bit better than Suno, I think. You can specify like the actual lyrics that you want it to sing, and it's gonna do that. You want me to
Wait.
change
So does
anything here?
Suno.
Oh, can you do that with Suno?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah. Before I didn't know. Like when I started using it, they didn't have that before. Um, yeah, you want me to change anything
Uh,
here?
wait. Yeah. Hold on. Let me
Okay.
give you uh lyrics from something I did on Suno, and
Okay, yeah, that's right.
let's compare. Uh,
How much is Suno, by the way?
it's 10 bucks,
A
but you
month,
can
right?
generate like 200 songs. Like it's a lot.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Um,
But audio is usually like less computationally expensive. So here you can see it's just 3 billion parameters.
okay, here we go. Okay. Well, how should I send this to you?
Yeah, where are you sending it? In
On,
chat?
I don't want to send it in chat. I'll send it.
Send it to
Well,
me
like
on
Uh,
Messenger. Yeah, why
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
you
yeah.
want?
I'm gonna see it, right?
No, yeah.
Just
Why don't
let's
you want
not.
people to see it? Is it cringy?
No,
No.
it, it's actually a pretty damn good song.
Okay. You need to
But
lean on the cringe nowadays, right?
I'll set it on uh Facebook.
Yeah, send it to me.
All right, there.
This is long though.
All
It will
right,
take a while to generate it.
just do
Uh, or just
the
get the verse and pre-chorus then chorus. Let's see how it does.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Did you like the output of this? I might need to
Did I like the output of what?
of this when you gave it to Suno.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me because
Like,
this one
honestly,
thing.
it would be at least a top 20. If I could get 10,000 people to listen to it, that's the problem.
Gotcha.
Okay. So pre-chorus. So I'm kind of doing this because the text you gave me isn't formatted to the way that this model wants it to
Okay.
be formatted. So you need to do that.
Okay.
It's pretty long though, because you only have like a minute. Let's just try this. Okay,
Phil's really going for the full song.
I know. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. So it's Heart Mula just came out. Maybe as we go through that, like I did also want to share some resources. So I think the first one is Hugging Face. People can still see my screen, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Hugging Face, like all of these models that come from Comfy UI, they're downloaded from Hugging Face. And I think a good way to kind of break this down a bit, right? If you look at spaces here, you can see like it's not just image generation, there's video, text, language translation, speech synthesis, like all of these, right? All of these are just LLMs. So just to I guess expand our minds a little bit on what these LLMs can do. They're just not image generation, they're audio generation, they're chat, they're image recognition, basically anything you think of that takes a lot of data, puts it into a box, and then outputs data based on that, right? That's what an LLM can do. So so now what we're doing is we're like this LLM, this 3 billion LLM has been trained on music. Like we don't know how much music, but yeah, but it's taking this input that we are creating and passing it there, and now it's predicting what it should output based on that.
Oh yeah, like I
Yeah.
didn't give you the music, the actual music prompt. It just gave you lyrics. What's the like
Which one?
what kind of music is it going to produce?
Oh
It
yeah,
says
here on the
female
tags.
Oh, what is
Yeah,
it? Pop, female, energetic.
energetic.
energetic. Let's see.
It's like some kind of I don't know, Zumba music coming out soon.
Yeah, something we can dance to. Let's wait for it. But yeah, as we wait
Uh,
for it, maybe any questions or
any questions? Oh God, it's like an all hands meeting.
I think for me, it's just like, okay, I'll be honest. I'm
yeah.
here because I want to have more ideas on upload. I've been lazy, so I'm here for that.
Uh, well, um, yeah, just like what I did is I just went to through those neural echoes, um, and just created. Actually, I think I created images, an image and audio, um, just by
Doesn't
putting those scene descriptions into Gemini and asking it to, imagine what kind of music would be in the scene, or uh, what would a still image or a screen grab look from a DVD of this scene.
got got it. Yeah, because I was like looking at some of the stuff that people have uploaded. It's like quite a different array of things, but they seem to have the same vibe. So I'm just like trying to figure out like how to make that same vibe come out.
Yeah, I mean that's why I was experimenting with um, you know, with the guy talking into a tape recorder. Um, because it seems like most people are uploading scenes
Yeah.
um, or environments rather than um, scenes of the characters. But now, like, we're showing you how you can use the character references in your images. And if you want, we can do that. I can show you that on Whisk, which is available to all uh, Google subscribers.
I think that'll be handy for me. I actually want to see how that looks like.
Yeah.
Because I think
Um,
it's more in a way, I think it's integrated into everything. I like what Paul is showing, but I know I'm probably going to break something and I need to figure that out too.
Yeah, like that's the thing here also is that's really gonna happen. You'll need to have some patience when
Hmm.
running these. Yeah. But also what
but
works for me, Lala, is sometimes you just, for example, there's an error that comes out here, just copy paste that to ChatGPT and ask it what's happening here. So it can help
Yeah,
you out.
that's the thing, right? Nowadays, that should actually be like second nature, right? So yeah, I
Yeah.
need to definitely try to do that a bit more often because sometimes when something like a prompt or like some kind of code comes out, I'm just like,
I
do
know,
I
like
go?
your eyes glaze over, right? And you're like, I don't want to do this.
I'm like,
um,
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe while this is running, let me share a screen.
Okay.
How has it improved, by the way, like ChatGPT when it comes to a lot of these questions, Paul? Like, have you seen it
Mhm.
become more helpful in detail? Like, I remember some people said in the past there were
Yeah.
some that were good and real, and some needed like double verification.
No, you need to always verify. Like I think it's gotten better, and now I would say like it makes mistakes less. Like maybe I would say at least maybe just 1%, right? But you
Yep.
should always verify. Yeah.
Yeah. That also should be a normal thing as well. Eh?
Yeah. Yeah. You can't really trust anything because it's also trained by data. So some funny things you could do with ChatGPT. Like I don't know if it's happening now still, but one is the seahorse emoji. Have you guys tried that? Try to ask
No.
it to print out a seahorse emoji, and it will say, or ask it, is there a seahorse emoji? And it starts saying, yes, there is definitely a seahorse emoji, and this is the emoji, and it prints a horse. And then it's like, no, that's not the seahorse emoji. This is the real emoji, and it just goes on a loop, which is so
Uh,
funny. Yeah.
I the verification for me started when there was someone who was asking about visas and stuff on ChatGPT, and
Oh,
they
oh, you
told
shouldn't do that. Yeah.
yeah, and the person apparently did go to a place and needed a visa. And then ever since then, I was like, yes, everything needs to be.
No, don't. Yeah, especially current events,
Oh yeah,
because these
without.
models, how they work is they're trained up to a certain point, and then they just do web search. So whatever, yeah, whatever is in that data, right, is gonna cause like wrong things. So
Yeah,
always need to
like
verify.
right.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
Phil. This is that thing. I'm
yeah,
like I'm looking at the photos going round and round.
especially nowadays, you
Uh,
can't trust anything, even like images and video, right?
Yeah,
As
it's
we can see, everything can be generated with these machines. They're getting better and better. So never trust anything you see online.
especially like nowadays with that, right? A lot of scam accounts. I'm not sure on
Oof.
anyone's side of
Mhm.
the world, but for Malaysia itself, we've been getting this huge influx of love scams that are
Oh
supposedly
no.
super legit. Yeah, they have like the voice recording, the videos, and people
Yeah,
fall so
I
much. So
know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so that's why you have to inoculate yourself against all these new AI
true.
images and sounds, right?
It's scary though. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
everything's getting really seamless for everyone, and like you said, you're showing the tools that are readily available. People
Yeah,
can just
right.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Yeah.
this? Phil? DVD screen grab from sci-fi trailer movie medium shot. Is that your prompt? Oh yeah, okay, that's your prompt. You're writing that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make this a really simple prompt.
DVD
So
screen
the thing with
grab.
the thing with
But we just
Whisk
start with
is
that text fill at DVD screen grab.
just so it looks
So it's
a
filtered, right?
little yeah.
Yeah.
It has like that 80s cast.
Gritty.
Um,
Yeah.
has like a certain color grading. So this is Whisk from Google. You get I'm paying 20 bucks a month and you get 1,000 credits. I'm not sure what it costs per image, but let's see. So all I did was take the scenes and
Mhm.
characters from the site from here, just entered them and just kind of describe what they're doing, which is arguing. Let's see what happens.
The UI is really nice.
Yeah, I was supposed to say that.
Yeah.
It's very straightforward.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is, well, I'll show you afterwards. Go ahead.
I noticed there's a style there. What does the style option do?
Thanks.
The
The
style is I could replicate a certain image, or I can, take the text that I put in here and stick it in here.
okay.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty damn good.
Looks like scenes from a movie, man.
That's pretty awesome.
Wonder why it wants to put the dartboard there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's because it's in the original picture,
Oh, okay. So that's why.
that dartboard. Now
Yeah.
the other thing is it also does videos, right? So you can animate the things you uh, oh, I did this.
We can just copy there.
Oh, right, I have to animate. So I can take this and then animate.
Oh.
Give some animation. What would you like to see?
Hands like Italians.
There's-
Does it have audio or it's
yeah.
just video?
I'm not sure. So I can do 49
40.
more animations.
Oh, so wait, the 1,000 credits that you said was for the Google itself, not for this, right? This is
No, it's
different.
for this. It comes with the Google subscription.
Okay.
So
Wonder if
you
the
have
49
access to.
sorry.
Sorry?
Wonder if the 49 generations that would definitely include any new output or rendering, right? Will definitely be included in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other Google tool that you should definitely check out is Flow, which is what I used for a lot of the videos. Just make sure I'm not showing you something weird.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah, it's like password.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see like I did all the
Nice.
intern stuff.
Intern.
But it works the same way as Whisk. Oh, let's see what happens.
Don't you dare accuse me of that. You know what you did.
Oh, that's
Holy
I know
shit.
nothing.
pretty
Get
darn
your hands
short.
off my
That was
desk.
less than
Get
5
out.
minutes. That's less than 2 minutes.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I just have a new submission. Fuckers.
Oh, dude,
Um,
so awesome. That's crazy.
Yeah.
yeah. So I am gonna stop my screen share. Okay.
Music time.
Let's do the music to end it. Right? In a sec.
So
Yeah.
pop, female, energetic, right?
Yeah. Oh, but maybe before I do, like, just to see how what you showed, Phil, how you would do it in ComfyUI. Um, there's this there's this model that just came out, LTX2. So it can do similar, like take an image. Like I haven't set it up, but you actually it's text only. Like you just put in the text. There's also like image to video, so you can put the image and output it. And it does it pretty well. But you'll need a strong laptop. This one takes me, oof, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes to run. So shouldn't do it. Okay, so should we play it? Are we ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Go
let's
for it.
do it. It's not energetic.
This is not as good as Suno.
It's not as good.
Well, hold on.
Just building up.
The city lights reflect in your glass of wine. I see you post and say you're doing fine, but there's a shadow hiding in your smile. I've known you long enough to recognize. He's got the right look, says all the right things, I guess, but I can hear the silence underneath your yes. He gives you
Yeah, it's not bad.
conversation. I feel your hesitation, and why am I the only one listening? So tell me, is he holding you tonight?
That's it. A minute.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not bad, right?
not bad. It's not
It's
bad.
crazy.
I mean,
Yeah, it is free.
yeah, Suno you have to pay, right, to actually use
Yeah.
it openly every month. And if you do something like this, then it's technically yours, I guess.
Yeah, oh, that's another kind of worms. It's like, what is copyright in the age of AI? Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
easy,
Yeah.
right? But because
Mhm.
Suno, people are like always okay. So I always get ads from Suno all the time. I have a friend who uses it for fun, and
Yeah.
it's weird because eventually he started just listening to the music that's on there, which is
Yeah, right?
never
Yeah,
not
Oh
that.
so have I.
man.
I've listened to more AI music over the last 4 months
Oh,
than I have real music.
oh
Yeah,
man.
And I'm not talking my own music. I've been listening to other
Mhm.
people's music because
Oh,
it's so good.
from Suno? Yeah, where do you
Yeah.
listen? Oh man.
Uh there's like I mean as soon as like while you're on the homepage, it's mostly discovery.
Yeah.
So
but
Wow.
they would earn,
I got
right?
some.
Those who create those music on Suno and they upload and they kind of get like listenership from you and everything. They would be earning for every
Are
stream,
they
right?
earning anything?
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I mean from what I've heard, not many people are making anything or even getting heard. Like that's the biggest pain
Yeah,
point
that's a
for
problem now.
people that create. So what I think is going to happen though, or what I think can happen is like if you have a right that if you have a say a site that you can transfer music rights, um, and then real musicians can buy these compositions
Mhm.
or like singers who aren't actual musicians could
yeah,
buy
purchase it.
these
Yeah.
compositions for
Mhm.
themselves. Like I think that could be a business at some point.
Yeah. But
Oh,
it's
jeez.
everything's
What's that?
changing, right? It's just scary, as Lala mentioned. Like if you're an artist, what do you do now with all of this AI making content so quickly? So you need to find relevance, right?
Indeed.
Stuff.
But it's a thing, right? It's a habitual thing. So most of my friends who went into AI stuff, whether it's Suno or ChatGPT or something, it just started off as a small thing that they did every day. And then like the Suno
Mhm.
guys have just oh yeah, there's this creator that creates this kind of music that I like, or the kind of house music that I like that I can't really get it anywhere else.
Yeah.
And it just gets stuck around because it, I guess it's habit, it's everything, and
I'll
then yeah.
I'll tell you this,
Yeah.
like the music that's generated on Suno is like the best musicians in the world.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's Paul. I'm gonna send you a couple songs. Just listen to like the skill level of these non-existent musicians. It's insane. And that's
Wow.
what I listen for is like the compositions are like they are formulaic, but there's always something in it that really surprises me
Mhm.
about
Yeah.
each generation. Something will really surprise me. I'm like, um, I mean, it's like you're listening to the best musicians in the world.
Mhm. Yeah, because it's trained on like the
Yeah,
totality
yeah,
of music, right?
exactly, exactly. Okay, guys. I hope that was interesting to you. Um, and if you have any questions, you can ask ChatGPT.
Oh, there you go,
And
Phil.
if you guys have any other ideas for other sessions, um, yeah, let us know.
Yep.
Mhm. Nice. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, ideogram was one of the first few ones. I think there's been a few more ever since. Right?
um, and to those of you who found any of it overwhelming, all I can say is just try it. Um, let me screen share one more time before we go. Um, so am I sharing? Yeah. So I just installed this today. Um, I took the same prompt without using a character reference, and the results like are not, hold on, like that's pretty damn close, right? This is
Yeah.
Gemini compared to a local LLM, right? If I had
Yeah.
just used a character reference, it would be really similar.
It's more detailed than other things also, like that Walkman. Looks like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
good
The shine,
rendition of a Walkman. Yeah.
yeah,
and
yeah.
even the
It is. It is.
facial skin color and everything is just
Hmm.
insanely detailed.
Yeah, like Z
Yeah.
image is good with skin and
Mm.
just that old timey feel.
Yep.
I mean, this looks like taken from a old TV set, right?
Yeah.
This screen grab.
Hmm.
This one's more the Gemini one is more a little bit more cinematic. But
Yeah.
this one really, I think, really understood the instructions.
Nice.
So yeah, I just loaded this today. I didn't have to add nodes or whatever Paul was doing, right? I just took the bog standard setup as it was, and I just stuck in my prompt. And this is the result. So uh, it's free. If you have a decent computer, you should definitely give it a try. And with that, uh, thank you guys for coming and have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Lala.
Hey, Paul,
Bye,
thanks a lot
everyone. Yeah,
for joining us again, man.
of course. Yeah. Just
It's
message me,
always
Phil.
really informative when you stop by.
Oh, I'm happy you said that.
And yeah, submit submit whatever you generated, and help those Help those
Okay.
guys, those
Yeah. I
guys
think it's
out.
fun. Like it's fun. Like I know, like it's a vision also that you someone created, right? So
Yeah, yeah,
it's good to like that's what I guess that's one other thing about all these AI things, right? Like if AI generates them and there's not like a vision behind it, there's no soul, people don't care. But
right.
if someone made it, right, then yeah,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
something
If
more. Yeah.
someone builds that, builds the